Okay, so I'm Mad Scientist, this is Jack of all trades, and this is our product ExhaustPlay. So let's just say you're an individual, not a lot of disposable income, but you're looking to install a custom exhaust on your vehicle. So when starting to look for a system you want to install, you quickly realize how pricey these systems really are for your vehicle. And then when you listen to these different systems you can install, you realize there's really only one distinct sound, and it's really only your car's exhaust sounding louder, not giving you much capability to change the sound. So in exhaust customization, we found a problem, starting with, like I said, cost. So depending on the system you are looking for, it can come in around $300 for low end, and then depending on the car you have and the system you want to install, whether it's twin or quad tips, that can get up to $3,000. So very pricey for somebody with not a lot of disposable income. Also, like I said, you're limited to that one distinct sound, so you don't have a lot of range to change that sound, and it's really only your car's exhaust sounding louder. And then also these systems are hard to reverse, so once you install them, it would also take more time, more money to have this reverted back to your original car's specs. Okay, so now ExhaustPlay is the solution for this, we believe, and here's how it works. So ExhaustPlay uses one mic and one speaker that inverts your exhaust sound into a custom sound you want, so similar to Auto-Tune. This is app controlled, and with this app you'll have 3 dynamic capabilities. You can, one, adjust the sound level, so if you want your car's exhaust to become louder, you can do that. You can also lower the sound, or you can cancel out the sound. You also will be able to manipulate or personalize the sound the way you want. So you'll have the capability to go through a broad range of sounds that you are looking for and really personalize this exhaust to how you want. And you also have the capability to make your car, such as a Corolla, sound like a Corvette or any other car you may like. So if you want your standard car, maybe a Mazda, Corolla, and you want to change it to sound like a muscle car, you'll be able to do that. So really, it can make a dinky car sound like a sports car. And then this is a visual of what we have planned for it to look like. So what you will have is you'll have a tip that you place on the back of your muffler, tailpipe, whatever you want to call it, and you'll have a microphone and a speaker attached to this tip. So as I said, that microphone will absorb your exhaust sound, invert those sounds, and then the speaker will amplify that custom exhaust that you want and how you want your car to sound like. And then with this, you will then, if you want to take it away, it's very easy. You can just remove the tip, undo your wires, and then you're back to your normal car. So now, Jack of all trades, we'll go over our industry.
Okay, so this chart shows our industry trend. This is for the complete automotive industry. You see this red line here, that is for exhaust components, and the trend is going upwards. In 2015, it was valued at, the automotive industry is valued at $300 billion. The aftermarket automotive industry is expected to hit $680 billion by 2024. So here we have a list of kind of common cars that people drive, and then we used Car ID to find the average exhaust prices if you want to get a custom exhaust for those cars. As you can see, it ranges from around $300 up to $600, $700 for these common cars. So opportunity size, our target market's like low-income adults, ages 20 to 50. We called a couple local custom exhaust shops, and they said that typically the demographic people coming in are people around 20 to 50 years old. But we believe with our low price point, we could also create a higher demand for teenagers because it'll be more affordable than getting a full custom exhaust. The number one trend with millennials and their vehicle is personalization. Whenever we were researching the Mustang Roush active exhaust system, we came across this comment where someone said this is not a virtual exhaust, but those will be coming too, which is what we're doing. So this guy kind of predicted that eventually something like this would happen, so it kind of shows that people were wanting something like this. And then up here we have our differentiation from other exhausts. So the Roush Active is very expensive. It's around, that $2,600 is just for the hardware. It doesn't include the labor to install it. It is legal, it does increase horsepower, and the sound is customizable. The straight pipe is not legal, technically, depending on how you get around it, but typically it's not legal in most states. It does increase horsepower very minimally, and the sound is not customizable. The catback will cost you around $300. It is legal, does add horsepower, but it isn't customizable. ExhaustPlay We hope to be able to sell for around $85 to $100. It will be legal. It won't add horsepower, but it will have a customizable sound, which we believe adds a lot of value.
Okay, and then for our value proposition, so we believe for low-income consumers looking to have full control of their exhaust sound, ExhaustPlay brings this dynamic capability to the exhaust customization world. Unlike aftermarket exhaust systems on the market today, ExhaustPlay is a more affordable and customizable system. So we believe with ExhaustPlay we bring forward a problem and we have a solution and a very marketable product that we can use in the aftermarket automation or automotive world. Thank you.